name is Kevin. I'm a creative director, photographer, and private chef. And everyone knows I love my chili. For me, curry is a great way to express heat. If you visit any country in the world, you'll find some form of curry. It's a dish that unifies us. So welcome to In Search of Heat, Curry Special. So one of the specialties in my supper club is curry. And today I'm actually going to make a special curry, a Fijian goat curry. My parents are from South China and then they moved to Fiji and then they opened a restaurant. So I was born into a restaurant family and my father, most of his staff were South Indians. So you can say that I grew up eating curry and that's where I got my taste for chili from. So back in Fiji growing up, I didn't really eat mutton because in Fiji there's no sheep. So a lot of meat that I ate growing up was goat meat. So today I'll be joined by a guest who's actually known as the Queen of Spice. Thanks, Chef, for joining me today. I'm actually a little bit intimidated because, you're the Spice Queen, right?
You are the chili king and I'm scared of you because you've eaten the hottest chili in the world and I've not. My name is Devagi and I'm actually a consultant chef and an author of several cookbooks. And I specialize mostly South Indian cooking, whether it's from Kerala, Karnataka, Telangana or Tamil Nadu.
So I know that the word curry actually coined by the British, right?
Yeah, but the British call it curry because it's supposed to be a sauce. But the word curry actually exists in the Tamil, amongst the Tamils, as a South Indian Tamil. I find that the word curry is referred to meat, any form of meat. So if someone's going to market and he says, I want to buy curry today, he's not going to buy a sauce, he's going to buy meat. For me, curry means different types of dishes actually. There's no one curry in the world. And then there's the dry curry, the wet curry, and the in-between semi-dry curries as well. And then there's the pale white curries and the spicy red hot curries and the yellow curries. So there's no end to any type of curries.
I'm going to use a healthy amount of ghee. The first most important thing is actually frying the spices that I'm going to use. One of the main spice that I think goes well with meats that are gamey is cumin. And then I will add onions and garlic. I'm using bone-in chunks of goat. The next step is actually adding the curry powder. So I'm using Fijian curry powder. So I'm sort of limiting my amount of turmeric I'm using. After tossing the meat and frying and browning it a bit with the masala and the curry powder, the next thing is adding the heat element. So I'm going to put in 1 teaspoon of dried bird's eye chili. Okay. 1 teaspoon only because for today, because it's a special occasion, I'm actually going to put in a bit of the world's hottest chili pepper, which is the Carolina Reaper. So we don't really...
Chef, I can take it.
Sorry to keep you waiting, Chef.
No worries. When Kevin walked in with the bowl of Fijian goat curry, he sort of like say, I hope it's up to your expectation. And I'm thinking to myself, what expectation are you talking about? The whole house smelled of curry, and I was just drooling and waiting for this curry. And finally, it came to me, and it looked perfect, nice. Looks very good, looks succulent, looks very tender. I can see that the meat has fallen off from the bone as well. I wanted to tell you this, but earlier when you were cooking, the whole house smelled of like an Indian home.
I'll take that as a compliment.
Yeah.
So in Fiji, the indigenous Fijians, they eat this as one of their staples.
So you
Instead
just
of rice, yeah.
This is the first time I'm eating taro with a goat curry, and it combined very well. It's like a substitute for potato. Fantastic.
So for me, cooking and food is not just about eating and enjoying the flavors, but it's also about imparting and telling a story of where one comes from. And in cooking the goat curry, the chili is something that I'm happy to do because it talks about my history, where I was born, grew up, and so forth. So I'm happy to be known as the chili guy, and after today, the curry goat guy in Singapore.
Birdman.